Okay. Hey, thanks guys for joining me today. This is iCarry.cc, and they're going to be doing a review today on the RUGER SR9c, and I'll show it to you right now. I carry it with the Thunderwear holster in my pants, but I don't wear the Thunderwear all the way down. I wear it right here, so it's easier to get to if I need to. Plus, I have the extra magazine here, and fits around. Very concealable. Can't see it at all. I love it. Okay. Plus, I make my own holsters, and I'll show you what I do on that later in another review. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet today. I'm just going to point out some of the benefits of the RUGER SR9c. This is made, obviously, by RUGER. It's a beautiful gun. Really, really beautiful gun. It is loaded. I keep it loaded. I keep one in the chamber all the time. And I just keep my finger off the trigger, and I do keep it on safety here. But for today's benefit, I am going to release it, take out the magazine, and take the one out of the chamber, so you know it is totally empty. And make sure that you guys know that. Nothing in the chamber, okay, and nothing in the magazine channel. Alright, so this is a fabulous gun. It's a great gun. I love shooting it. Let me just point out benefits as I think about them. I do like the stainless steel. I do like the what do you call these things? The grips, whatever, to when you're racking it, because you can rack it from the back, okay, here, and you can also do it here. Easy. Some people say that they don't like to rack it from here because when the safety pin pops up, it touches their hand or whatever. I've never had that problem. But anyway, I do like these other features here. The other thing is I like the ambidextrous safety. There's the red. Push it up. Obviously, that's on safety, but it's also on this side as well. All right, but it doesn't show red over here for some reason. It just doesn't. I don't know why. I do like this little safety. Notice the little warning bar that pops up. Some people complain about it popping up too high. It's not a big deal. Just get over it. I mean, it lets you know that there's one in the chamber, and it's really easy to detect. If it's nighttime and you can't see it, then at least you can feel it. All right, get that little earpiece out of my neck. What else? It's real easy to, to disassemble. There's not a problem at all with that. Obviously, put the safety down, lock it back, and then you take a pen. Sometimes you can do it with your finger. It just depends, but really it's easier with a pen. Just push that little baby in right there. That allows this doodad come out. There you go. And one thing you have to do is one other step, and I don't like it this part because I keep forgetting to do it sometimes, but you've got to push the little lever down. See where it's short right there? Just take your finger, slide it in like that. I guess it keeps you from having to pull the trigger to release the slide. All right, and then there you go. Easy, easy, easy. Same basic stuff that's in the RUGER and the Taurus, or the Glock and the Taurus and Springfield. Pretty much the same stuff, it seems like. But pretty easy, very easy to maintain and clean. I use Simple Green. You get the stuff at Home Depot or any of the hardware stores. I think even Walmart for that matter. Simple Green, I've used other stuff like hops and everything to clean it, but I'm just telling you, Simple Green is cheap. You can use it full strength or you can do it 1-to-1. I have a little sprayer I keep in my bag. I spray it down really, really good with all the Simple Green everywhere. And it gets every ounce of grease and powder and dirt. It gets it all out. I let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes. And wash all that off really good with water, hot water or warm water. in a silver bowl or whatever. And then I take, this is something that hasn't been mentioned much, but I take rubbing alcohol in a little spray bottle. I take rubbing alcohol and I spray it down really, really good with the rubbing alcohol everywhere. That gets rid of the simple green. Because if you leave simple green on it over time, they say it can show some rust spots or something. But that totally cleans it. I mean, completely. And then I take the Remington gun oil from the little spray can, and I just put it on the places, the parts that are moving, where the slide is, anything, the trigger part, I put a little bit here. I just put tiny bits. Sometimes I'll even take my finger and rub it on there, but you just don't want to over oil your gun. It just causes it to collect so much gunk in there. You just want to lubricate it enough to where it works. The barrel, you know, take the barrel, just put some oil on that, lubricate that part of it. Just put your finger in here and lubricate this. Make sure you got oil in the sides, in the rails, and everything here. And then, you know, you're pretty much ready to go. Okay. Easy to disassemble. Easy to put back together. It's just, like I say, it's just a great gun all the way around. All right. So let me mention just a couple of things. Couple of more things that I like about the SR9c. The ergonomics, holy smoke. Yeah, if you can see this, you see that little bit of a dip in here on both sides? I don't know what it is, but something about that, it just makes it feel like, even though this is not thinner than a Glock here, a Glock 19, that little bit right there makes all the difference in the world, because once you grab it and you feel it, you get your hand on it, and it feels like it is just made for your hand. Now that's the average hand, I guess, at least the ones that are my size. And by the time you put it on there and you feel that, you go, God, that thing feels great. And then you take it to the range and shoot it, and you get a feel of how it actually feels when it's being fired. It's great. I mean, I don't know. I like it. Every gun is different. Every person is different. Every hand is different. So what might feel good to me may not be worth a flip to you. But overall, generally, they did a good thing when they designed this SR9c. So anyway, you just insert it back like that. Oh, here's the thing. Do that back up. All right. You take the little pin, put it back in the hole. Kind of have to twist it a little bit, and you push it. It goes in all the way. Voila. Works like a charm. Now, I do like the extended magazine. Keep that here. Whenever you put that in, wow, that makes it into the full size. I'm going to put the safety on. There we go. Full size SR9. The only thing is the SR9c, which is this gun, the barrel is just a little bit shorter. SR9c is about, I think, a ½ inch or something. It's a little bit longer. Maybe, not a full inch, but a ½ inch, I guess. And, boy, with this thing on here now, man, it feels so good. And when you shoot it, it's like, kind of like heaven, maybe. And, it's good. I like the sights and everything. They're the 3-dot sights. The only thing is these two back here, the back sights are just a little small, and they don't show up very well at darker situations. The front dot's great. Aim is right on target. When I got it, I had to adjust the The back sights just a little bit, had to raise them a little bit because I was shooting low. And once I did that, it was dead on. So, what else can I say about this? Oh, like the double-sided ambidextrous magazine release, ambidextrous safety. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this magazine out because it's loaded, but there's still nothing in the chamber, just so you will also know that. Okay. What else can I say? Well, pretty much that's it. I do like for the 10-round magazine. I like that they offer the little pinky extender because that comes in. Now there's bullets in here, but not in the chamber. That comes in very, very handy for the pinky. I know some people say it doesn't bother them to not, to have the extension. I like it because it makes it feel more like it's a full. I'm getting a full, good-sized grip on it, if that makes sense. So. The little indicator, that's the bullet in the chamber indicator. I like it. It's obnoxious, I know, and it sticks out a lot. So I like the other little subtle ones, but you know what? I guarantee you, with this gun, you will know there's one in the chamber. So as you can tell, right now there's not, and that's a good thing. The double safety on the trigger, it won't shoot unless that's pulled back. And the safety, obviously, is off. What else can I say? I do like the double rack. On the slides, the grips here, they're very easy and comfortable to get a hold of. You can do it easily both ways. Front serrations that are here, you can do it from the front and you can do it from here, which has a nice little benefit too. Recoil on this thing is fabulous. It's wonderful. I mean, it's just when it shoots, when you fire it, it feels good. Okay. Now I will tell you one little situation I had with this one. It's not common or anything. So a few people have had issues with it. I'm going to be open about it and tell you about it. But I want to tell you how great Ruger is. They also fixed it for me. It paused for a moment. Well, my dogs, I just let them go. I closed the door. Show whatever. The little the spring that's in here that allows the slide release to go back and to rechamber either broke or it came off the little hook thing that was in there. I sent it back to Ruger. They fixed it the same day, FedExed it back to me right away. It's not a common problem. Some of the guns have had that issue, but I know that Ruger says that they have made the spring stronger and more reinforceable. But I will say this, Glock had the same thing happen. If you go on YouTube, look up Glock malfunction, you're going to find the guy shooting several rounds. When he shot, every time he shot, that would happen. Every time. And then he'd have to push it down, fire again, and he fired, same thing. I mean, mine did the same thing. It was all because of that little spring in there. And even Glock had a problem with it. So, you can say, well, Glocks never malfunction. Glocks are perfect. No, they're not. I mean, human beings made these things, okay? There's something that can go wrong somehow, sometime with some of them. But, I'm not knocking Glock. I like Glocks. In fact, I do want to get a Glock 26. And I'm going to down the road sometime soon. But right now, I love this Ruger. It does great. I have no trouble with it. I can trust my life with it. And I'm very, very, very happy with this gun. Hey, I think that's it for now, guys. I hope this helped you a little bit. I went way over time from what I was going to do. But I guess I got chasing a couple of rabbits here. But good luck to you. Hope you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do several more reviews on several different guns. I'm going to be doing the SR9c Ruger that I got for my wife primarily, but I also like that thing. I love it. It shoots great. Not one malfunction compared to the Sig Sauer Mosquito, which needs some more blood in it, let me just tell you. That thing is a mess. That was the worst decision I ever made buying that gun for the 22. Picky with ammo, you only use the CCIs, and even then I had 3 out of 10 of those that messed up. So something's wrong with that gun. They need to quit making it and need to go back to the drawing board and put some more blood in the Mosquito. So I got the Ruger SR22. I'll do a review on that one later. I also have a Taurus PT609 that I'll probably do a review on. That's a great gun too. People knock Tauruses, but I'm just telling you, man, Taurus is a great gun. Say what you want. I would say get one and use it first before you knock it. They're wonderful guns, and I kicked myself for selling my Millennium G2. I sold it a few weeks ago, and I'm regretting it now. That's kind of it. I'll do holster reviews coming up. Got a bunch of those. I also make my own holsters. I'll show you how to do it so you can make your own and save yourself a ton of money. So anyway, you guys have a great day. God bless you. God bless America. God bless our country. And thank God for the Second Amendment.